Boys and girls, today we're going to talk about distributive property, and I think that is the most difficult distributive property. I think that's the most difficult one for me because there's so many numbers and so many different choices you could do in parentheses. So let's look at number one. Remember, we have to make sure both sides of the equal sign equal each other. So what they did here was they took 8 plus 10 times 2, and they took the 8 out of the parentheses and put it here, and they took the 10 out of the parentheses and put it here. And then they said, well, I needed to times the 8 times 2 and the 10 times 2 to get the same answer. I know that's a little hard to understand, but just seem to look at it for a minute. 8 plus 10, if you would have done that first, that would have given you 18 times 2 is 36. Now let's see if it's solved. This equals 36. Let's see if the other side equals 36. So if we do 8 times 2 and get 16 plus 10 times 2 equals 20. 16 plus 20 does equal 36. So it shows both sides equal 36. So let's look at the second example, number 2. The unknown is right here. So I have 4 times 12 plus what times 12 equals 10 times 12. Very confusing. But what I like to do is add my parentheses around 4 times 12. And then I need to know what the unknown is over here for unknown times 12. The 12 is on the right side of the equal sign. They've put the 12 here and here. So now I look at the 10. They have broken up the 10. They had taken it apart or decomposed the 10. And they put a 4 here. So I need to ask myself, what plus 4 equals 10? And I know that that is 6. So now I need to make sure that I have the right answer. So I'm going to solve 12 times 10. I first do 12 times 1 is 12, and 12 times 0 is 0. So I know that this side of the equation equals 120. I need to make sure this side does. So I have 12 times 4. I know that 12 plus 12 is 24. 12 plus 12 is 24. So I know this equals 48 plus 6 times 12. So if I know 48 is 4 times 12, I know that 6 times 12 is 24 more. So 24 more than 48. So I'm going to add 24 plus 48, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Carry the 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. 72. So now I need to add 72 plus 48 to see if it does equal 120. So I'm going to do that up here. 72 plus 48. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry the 1. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 120. So yes, this side equals 120 also. So distributive property to me is the most difficult property to understand. But just take your time. Think, how can I break a number apart and then put it in parentheses and multiply it by the other number? Don't worry if you don't understand this. Do what you can. Don't get frustrated with it. Just bring the paper in tomorrow and we can work together on it. Good luck.